I put my headset on it.
All right, here we are with Gord Miller, who has been covering all of Team Canada's games as well as more. Now, Gord, what do you do when you get the call for World Championships? How do you prepare?
Well, first of all, you try to guess who's going to be on these teams, and that's not easy to do. So I go on a lot of websites to try to get information from local countries like the Slovaks, the Czechs, the Russians, to see who's on their longer list and try to get a start on that.
All right, let's talk about these sheets. We're going to talk about this game in specifically. So Canada and U.S., what do you got going on here?
Okay, so what we have here on the sheet is we have obviously the player's number, their name, their position, their age, their height and weight, their hometown, their club team, so national, the NHL for Ryan Ellis. And then my code here would be he's played in 3 World Juniors, won a gold in 2009. He's played in the World Championship once before. So for each player, if they have a little gold next to them, that means they've won a gold at that level. Then under that, so I just have a little handwritten note. They have 2 others that I've typed in. So in Ryan Ellis's case, first round pick of Nashville in 09, was the top D at the 11 World Junior. He's Canada's all-time assist leader at the World Junior Championship. That is season this year. And do that for each player.
Ryan Ellis had one of the most famous holds in Canadian history at the 09 World Junior Championship that led to the Jordan Eberle goal against the Russians. Now Ellis shoots, scores! Ryan Ellis, a rocket short side on Keith Kincaid, and Canada leads 4-3.
How long does that take you?
It depends on the team. It depends on the players. To start, the first 3 days of the tournament are really busy to try to build these things out. And then teams add players in the middle of the tournament, which means you have to redo it. I started working in Edmonton in the 80s when the Oilers were there, and I worked there for 7 years. Then I moved to TSN in 1990.
What's the most rewarding thing about the job?
I like that people always say to me, who's going to win the game? And I always say, I don't know. That's why I go. I mean, I love the unpredictability of it. I love the passion of it. And I think that I do the World Junior Championship every year, and what I love about that is it's fresh players every year. It's a new cast of characters every year. We only have a very small window to try to win it. It's really so when you see them at that age and how excited they get, and their emotions are just like this. I mean, they just go up and down, up and down. And so I think that's what I love most about it, just the unpredictability of it and the passion of international hockey, the fans and the players playing for their country. It's really something.
Jordan Trader down for Larkin. Larkin gets loose and back in the point. Here's Weidman. Feeds across. Matthews in. Shoots. Score! Austin Matthews with a rocket, a power play goal, and the U.S. is back within 1.
Is there a play or a certain call or a game that specifically stands out in your mind?
Well, the one that most people would talk about for me was Jordan Eberle's tying goal at the 2009 World Junior, when with 5 seconds to go in the third period of the semifinals, he scored it, and I said, can you believe it? And it's become sort of this iconic call in Canada. And the funny thing was, I guess it was last year, I was walking my dog in Toronto in the summer, and some kids were playing road hockey, and a kid went forehand, backhand roof, and they all turned to me and said, come on. So I said, can you believe it? And they went wild. So that would be the call that most people would talk about.
Stay up to date on all of our videos by subscribing to our YouTube channel as we take you behind the scenes of this year's 2016 IIHF Ice Hockey World Championship.